What if I told you that one of the poorest countries in South America hides a resource so valuable it could reshape the global economy, determine the future of technology, and make or break nations? That beneath its mountains and deserts lies a secret power the world desperately wants. That what most people see as a barren, high-altitude plateau is actually the key to the 21st century. Welcome to Bolivia, a nation overlooked by the world yet holding the potential to change everything we know about global power, technology, and survival. And the world is watching, quietly, relentlessly. Because what Bolivia possesses could decide who controls the future. This is FactZone. Subscribe for more. At over 10,000 square kilometers, the Salar de Uyuni is the largest salt flat on Earth. From above, it appears as a blinding white mirror, reflecting the sky, clouds, and sun. But beneath that dazzling surface lies a treasure worth trillions of dollars. Lithium. Lithium, the metal that powers smartphones, laptops, electric cars, and modern batteries. Lithium, the material the world is racing to secure. Lithium, so valuable that nations, corporations, and covert operations orbit Bolivia like predators circling prey. For decades, Bolivia resisted full exploitation. Unlike Chile and Argentina, Bolivia kept its lithium under state control, a bold move that has made it both powerful and a target. The Salar de Uyuni is more than a landscape. It's a silent battlefield where technology, wealth, and geopolitics collide under the unblinking sky. Long before lithium and global politics, Bolivia was home to ancient civilizations that rivaled any in the world. The Tiwanaku civilization, thriving over 1,500 years ago, built temples, cities, and astronomical observatories in the harsh Altiplano. Their stonework is so precise, experts admit we cannot replicate it today. Archaeologists have discovered monuments aligned with solstices, suggesting knowledge of astronomy that should have been impossible at the time. Legends speak of hidden knowledge buried deep beneath the mountains, tunnels, sacred chambers, and artifacts that were deliberately concealed. Some claim these ancient sites contained metallurgical secrets capable of powering unknown technologies. Others speak of crystalline structures that stored energy, a concept science is only now beginning to understand. Bolivia is a land where the past and the future intersect, where the oldest civilizations may have already discovered truths the modern world is just beginning to grasp. Global demand for lithium has exploded in the last decade. Electric cars, solar grids, and high-capacity batteries are the backbone of modern energy. Tesla, Samsung, Apple, and virtually every tech giant wants a piece of Bolivia's lithium. But Bolivia has resisted exploitation. Its nationalized lithium industry is a rare example of a country protecting its natural resources. This control has sparked secret pressures from global powers. Covert negotiations disguised as trade agreements, diplomatic maneuvers to encourage privatization, hidden attempts to influence Bolivia's political leadership. Bolivia's lithium is a prize the world cannot ignore, and the struggle for control is quiet, invisible, and relentless. Beyond the salt flats, the Andean highlands conceal another secret: mountains hiding vast deposits of minerals. Some mines date back centuries. Others are modern but heavily restricted, patrolled by government forces and hidden from public view. Local legends speak of veins so rich they could power entire continents. Some tunnels are rumored to connect to ancient Tiwanaku chambers, blending history, mythology, and modern geology. Explorers and miners tell of strange formations that glow faintly in the dark, caves that are nearly impossible to map, sections of the mountains that hum or vibrate inexplicably. These mines aren't just natural deposits. They're a crossroads of history, energy, and mystery. Bolivia's wealth has always attracted global attention, not always in friendly ways. In 2006, Evo Morales, the first indigenous president, nationalized lithium and other strategic minerals. This move angered corporations and governments, creating hidden tensions and economic pressures. Some reports suggest covert operations and lobbying campaigns aimed at undermining Bolivia's control over its resources. This is a country under invisible siege, where international power struggles happen in boardrooms, embassies, and secret negotiations, far from the eyes of the public. Despite holding the world's most coveted resource, the average Bolivian remains poor. Many live without electricity, access to clean water, or reliable healthcare. Schools are underfunded. Roads crumble. Hospitals lack equipment. Meanwhile, lithium mined in Bolivia fuels the wealth of nations thousands of miles away. The irony is stark. The future of global technology rests beneath the feet of people who cannot power a home. And yet, the resilience and culture of the Bolivian people persist. Indigenous communities maintain traditions dating back millennia. Ancient rituals and festivals honor the mountains, the sun, and the earth. Knowledge of the land, passed down for generations, protects them in ways outsiders rarely understand. Bolivia's secret isn't just in the ground. It's in the spirit of its people. The Andes are not just mountains. They are guardians of history and secrets. Hidden caves and ruins litter the high plains. Some are mapped, most are not. Indigenous myths speak of tunnels leading from sacred sites to lost cities. Explorers occasionally find ancient carvings that hint at forgotten technologies or rituals. Some researchers speculate that Bolivia could be home to civilizations predating known history, their knowledge buried under centuries of earth, rock, and secrecy. This makes Bolivia one of the most mysterious countries in the world, both a treasure trove and a locked box. The global race for lithium is not slowing down. Demand is projected to triple in the next decade. Bolivia sits at the center of the world's energy future. And yet, despite this, the country remains largely invisible on the world stage. Foreign powers want access, corporations want control, and Bolivia must navigate the tightrope of sovereignty, survival, and secrecy. The world may depend on Bolivia's resources, but Bolivia controls them, for now. While the world marvels at the Salar de Uyuni, the real treasure lies underground. Bolivia's lithium mines are some of the largest untapped reserves on Earth. Foreign corporations have tried for decades to gain control, but Bolivia has kept them at bay, carefully regulating extraction. The mines are a labyrinth of tunnels, some so deep the air is thin and cold, forcing workers to risk hypoxia. Some sections date back centuries, carved by ancient miners whose techniques are still unknown. Rumors tell of chambers so rich in lithium that a single vein could power millions of electric cars. Local miners speak of strange vibrations and lights deep underground. Some claim these are natural occurrences. Others whisper that the Earth itself is alive in some way. FactZone traveled virtually into these mines, and the reality is breathtaking, terrifying, and almost science fictional. Long before modern mining, Bolivia's Tiwanaku civilization left their mark underground. Archaeologists have uncovered tunnels connecting ancient temples, ritual chambers, and unknown structures. Some tunnels stretch for miles beneath the Andes, protected by stone carvings and symbols modern science cannot decipher. Legends say the tunnels held knowledge of energy sources, astronomy, and metallurgy unknown to the rest of the world. Certain chambers were deliberately buried to protect secrets from invaders or outsiders. The Tiwanaku left clues, but many are hidden in plain sight. carvings on walls, alignments with celestial events, and even subtle distortions in the mountains themselves. Some explorers claim the tunnels were used to store crystalline structures that could generate energy, or preserve knowledge in ways modern science still struggles to understand. The underground is not just rock and tunnels. Bolivia's mountains hide subterranean rivers, caverns filled with water, natural reservoirs unknown to modern mapping. Some of these rivers flow directly beneath lithium veins, creating unique chemical reactions that make extraction both difficult and dangerous. Miners and geologists report sudden floods in previously stable tunnels, strange sounds echoing through the caverns, cavities filled with bioluminescent minerals that glow in the dark, sometimes unnaturally. The underground world is not just a mine, it's a hidden ecosystem, alive and unpredictable. Bolivia's underground treasure has made it a focus of global strategy. The government tightly controls extraction, limiting foreign involvement. Major powers have attempted to influence Bolivia quietly through deals, diplomacy, and economic pressure. But some operations are not visible at all. Rumors of covert negotiations between corporations and neighboring nations. Reports of shadow diplomacy designed to bypass the government. Secret infrastructure projects funded by foreign entities to tap into Bolivia's lithium without public awareness. Bolivia's underground wealth is not just a mineral, it's a weapon, a bargaining chip, and a source of fear for those who cannot access it. Even today, indigenous communities protect sacred tunnels and chambers in the Andes. Certain caverns are considered too dangerous to enter, said to be inhabited by spirits or ancestral guardians.